Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see a team from the American, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So North Texas offense will get first crack at it here. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Makes his man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will...
Turning on the Jets. He's at the... and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, North Texas. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Temple's offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
That's caught. It's Bermudez. Pulled down for the tackle. And the Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Bermudez. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. The short hands, it's Irvin. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. The Owls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They decide against trying the 52-yard field goal. Instead, the offense trying to convert a 4th and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the 4th down stop. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. North Texas will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Chase.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Smith. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the back. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later, but you got to tackle this guy over and over again.
Touchdown! Fired in from the red zone for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Jackson. Gets away from one. Finds some space. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. North Texas really has it going on offense. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Got enough for the first. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Temple takes over and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on... Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. Still running at the 40. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And the Owls with the 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got a man. It's Irvin. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Catch in the middle. It's Chase. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They get him on the ground, but he's got enough to give Temple the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls!
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they forced the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now staring at a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football, and you can tell him, drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They got it at the 30. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for the big play. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Bermudez. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Sets up the screen. Looking for the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Owls!
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the 1st half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the 1st half.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. They want to run it left here. Slithers into space. Picks up the 1st down. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Lewis. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And in the waning seconds of the 1st half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the 1st half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Throws for the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
You got to be so careful, too, Dave, because on third and long, they're playing their nickel. Now they've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he's still running. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Freeman.
Well, not a lot the defense can do on that play. They got a curl route, and they're playing zone coverage. Everybody got dropped to their spots correctly, but there was just way too much velocity on that throw. They didn't have a chance to break that one.
Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. North Texas really has it going on offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Going to swing it on second down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, North Texas. They take the lead with the 6.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Illinois. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Change our set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
That's caught. It's Smith. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Bringing it back. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown. Mean Green. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Irvin. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. From the gun, the give, looking for room.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. 1st down and more. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. We've reached a break, and North Texas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The offense changing the play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Owls! Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Continues to fight for yards. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. There he goes. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Makes the catch. It's Young. At the 40, there he goes. Wide open spaces. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. North Texas really has it going on offense. Wants to go up top. Into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch watched that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Gets rid of it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical. North Texas will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The solid return there offsets nicely. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Makes the grab over the middle. And a grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. And the Owls in that play, it's 2nd and 2.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
This is an area of the field now you just cannot afford plays. Whether you're going to throw it or you're going to run it, you're in position right now to score points and win this game. You got one timeout in your back pocket.
Pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Turning it on! Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Freeman. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. bringing the heat. Oh, and they get to him. Had a chance for an all-time finish, but the defense put a stop to it, and that's the final play of the game.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past.